Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So Isiah Thomas on Draymond's Green podcast, he said that Kevin Durant saved their legacy. And I would agree. No one is going to argue that. Because after LeBron beat him, being up 3-1 on the Cavaliers, they choked. Of course, Andrew Bogut got hurt. Draymond Green got suspended for one game. So yeah, they had a few misfortunes. A lot of things happened. They choked and end up losing with a 73-9 record, one of the greatest records in NBA history. And they all went to recruit Kevin Durant and won back-to-back championships. So he did save their legacy. We got to keep it real. He did. But at the same time, he also saved his own legacy because Kevin Durant, he never won anything prior to going to Golden State. Yes, he had scoring titles. He had an MVP. He had accolades, but he never won a championship. And he went to Golden State. He teamed up with Steph, Draymond, and Clay, and he won back-to-back championships. And he was the finals MVPs. So him going to Golden State, it helped his legacy, and it also helped Draymond, Steph, Clay's legacy. But at the same time, even though joining the Warriors, it helped Kevin Durant's legacy, it also hurts him in a way. Most fans are like, okay, you joined a super team or you created a super team so you could win championships. And he don't get the credit compared to Stephen Curry or Draymond or Clay. He don't get the same respect to a certain extent because it's like you cheated basically. But we got to be honest. Without Kevin Durant, the history of the Warriors, Stephen Curry, Clay, Draymond, it would be totally different. So Kevin Durant basically changed the dynamics, changed everybody's legacy. Steve Kerr, everybody. He did. Whether we want to admit or not, he did. And it's a fact. It was a cheap move. I'm not going to lie to you. He did a cheap move because he was up 3-1 on Golden State. The same thing that happened to Golden State and the Cavaliers. It's the same thing that happened to Kevin Durant. It's a weird situation. Kevin Durant was up 3-1 on Golden State. Golden State was up 3-1 on the Cavaliers. It's the same situation. It's like a movie. This is like crazy. Both teams were up 3-1 and they lost. So they went and they recruited Kevin Durant and the rest is history. And, so Isiah Thomas said Kevin Durant, without him, their entire legacy, the story would have been different. And it's a fact. It would have been. It would have been a totally different story. Who knows what would have happened if Kevin Durant never joined the team, but at the same time, they had just lost the championship to LeBron because of the NBA's doing, suspending Draymond Green, Bogut got hurt. It's a different situation that happened, Who knows what the Warriors would have been after that. Of course, they are still a great team, but no one knows how it would have turned out if Kevin Durant never joined. But one thing we could all be sure of, they wouldn't have been considered as great as they are. And that's a fact. Yes, they were a pretty good team, but at the same time, let's be real. LeBron probably would have won more championships. I mean, he had his own super team. Without Durant joining Golden State, LeBron would have probably won more championships. Golden State had one of the biggest collapses in NBA history. You're up 3-1. That's normally a guaranteed championship. And somehow, they folded. Once again, circumstances. Draymond got suspended. Andrew Bogut, he got hurt. They had a few misfortunes. A few things had to happen for them to win. For Cleveland to win the championship, of course. Injuries, suspension. LeBron snitched on Draymond, which is a pretty greasy move. But LeBron is going to do whatever he needs to win. So this is what Isiah Thomas had to say. As the team that went 73-9 lost to Cleveland Cavaliers team in the finals, you up 3-1, probably one of the biggest collapses in NBA history. Kevin Durant comes that summer and really saved y'all basketball legacy. You win 2 championships after that. The Golden State Warriors dynasty, you're going to go down. You're going to go into the Hall of Fame. It is cemented because if Durant don't come that summer, you guys are remembered as the 73-9 team that lost. All of your legacies are different. And Isiah Thomas is right. He's correct. If Durant don't join that team, their legacy is different. Steve Kerr's legacy is different as far as being a coach. Everybody's legacy is different. the Warriors wouldn't be the Warriors. Of course, they are a good team, but they wouldn't be looked at in the same light they are looked at currently because they won 4 championships, 2 with Durant, 2 without Durant. Not saying they wouldn't have won any more championships, but during that time when LeBron is in his prime of his powers with Kyrie, Kevin Love, they got a stacked team in Cleveland. If Durant don't come, more than likely LeBron get 1 or 2 more chips. I got to keep it real because he also had a stacked team. Because if Durant don't join Golden State, LeBron more than likely he would have won more championships in Cleveland. And that would be huge for his legacy. Kevin Durant joining the Warriors affected a lot of teams and legacies. Kevin Durant stopped LeBron from getting more chips. Kevin Durant helped Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson win more chips. Kevin Durant also cemented his legacy by joining Golden State. That one decision to join Golden State has one of the biggest impact in NBA history. LeBron could have had multiple rings in Cleveland. LeBron could have won more chips in Cleveland. That alone would alter the entire GOAT conversation. Once again, he wouldn't be the GOAT for me, regardless, but it would make the conversation more sensible if LeBron won 2 or 3 championships in Cleveland while winning 2 in Miami. And then you add on the bubble chip, he would have a much better argument, a much stronger argument. Like that changed the entire history of the NBA. What could have been, what would have been. LeBron more than likely would have had more championships, so his legacy would have been a little better. Let's be honest. Would he be greater than Michael Jordan? No. But it would even be better for him. Kevin Durant would have been more than likely ringless, and he would be like Carmelo. Great player, talented, but he has no championships. Have all the accolades, scoring titles, MVPs, but no championships. Stephen Curry probably would have ended up with 1 championship. Yes, eventually he would have won another, but for the few years, Stephen Curry probably would have had 1 championship. So Kevin Durant, he changed the entire course of the NBA, the entire history. Now Steve Kerr is looked at as a legendary coach. He's going to go down as one of the best. All because Kevin Durant decided, I want to join that team. Everybody's legacy is cemented. KD, Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Steve Kerr, they're all cemented because of Kevin Durant's decision, which is crazy. But that's how it is a lot of times. One decision could impact a lot of franchises, players, teams. Essentially, Kevin Durant ruined LeBron's legacy. Even though LeBron is one of the greats and they're still having debates about LeBron, Michael Jordan, let's be honest. If Kevin Durant don't join Golden State, LeBron possibly wins 2 more chips, the conversation would be different. Would he be better than Michael Jordan? No. Not in my eyes, but the argument would be more stronger for LeBron. Like, okay, he's 6-6. Even though 6-6 is not 6-0, he would have a better case. Not in my mind, but in the minds of others, he would have a better case. Kevin Durant really destroyed LeBron's legacy. Once again, LeBron has a great legacy, but it could have been even greater. Kevin Durant stepped on that. Once he went to Golden State, he stepped on that. And if I'm LeBron, I would be tight. Like, man, this dude really messed up all my plans. I created super teams. I got my plan in motion. I got my super teams. And the plan is to win multiple championships. I won 2 in Miami. The plan was to go back to Cleveland and win 2 to 3 more, and I only got 1. LeBron have himself to blame also. He started the super team situation in Miami, and Kevin Durant followed his blueprint. Let's be honest. LeBron started that whole situation with super teams. Not to make this about LeBron, just saying. So Kevin Durant seen that, okay, LeBron has super teams. I just lost to Golden State being up 3-1. I can't win with Russell Westbrook. Screw all this crap. I'm going to join Golden State and create a juggernaut. And that's what he did. So Isiah Thomas, he's not lying. It's the truth. That is factual. That one decision, man, it impacted so many franchises, players, legacies, all that. Coaches, like that one decision Ty Lue could have had more than one championships. You don't normally see that. We're a 73-win team with a great player in Stephen Curry, a great shooter in Klay Thompson, a very good player. Draymond Green, great defender. They went out and recruit another superstar and they're already stacked. You don't normally see that. That's what they had to do once LeBron beat them. Of course, LeBron had some help. The NBA suspended Draymond Green. Bogut got hurt, unfortunately, and the rest is history. A few things had to happen for LeBron to win that championship. What's ironic about the whole situation is Draymond Green is the one who recruited Kevin Durant to Golden State. Draymond Green is the reason Kevin Durant left. He called the man out of his name, called him a B. So the same dude who brought him to the team is responsible for him departing, him leaving. And just think about what could have been. Let's be honest. Yes, they won a championship in 2022. But imagine if Kevin Durant never left that team. They could have won about 6 championships. Let's be real. Let's be honest. The Warriors could have had 5 to 6 championships if Durant never left. So Draymond Green is responsible for that situation. And Kevin Durant fit perfectly with the team. All they need him to do is score the basketball. And he also started playing defense once he went to Golden State. Prior to Golden State, Kevin Durant never played defense. Let's be honest. But once he went to Golden State, he started playing defense. But they could have won 5 to 6 championships if Draymond Green didn't run him out of town. But I think Draymond Green did that intentionally, knowing, you know what? We can't keep Kevin Durant and myself, so let me get him out of town. But Isiah Thomas is right, man. Kevin Durant saved their dynasty, saved their legacy. They owe this man everything. Even though we'll flame Kevin Durant and say, you know, he had to join a super team for him to win championships, which he did, you know, and I always hold that against him somewhat. I have to. But as far as the Warriors, Stephen Curry, Draymond, Klay, without Kevin Durant, the Warriors, their history, the legacy, it wouldn't be the same. So they owe him everything. Vice versa, he owes them everything. If they don't recruit Kevin Durant to Golden State, more than likely, going off history, he would be without a championship. Because as you can see, he left the Warriors and he haven't won since. So we could only assume Kevin Durant would be without a championship. So he owes them big time. They owe him big time. It's a mutual situation. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.